I'm tired today. I've been running around with Finn in the garden. I did post on Instagram. We was making, because it said yesterday, I think, on one of my cards that I pulled out, something about remembering when you were young and things you used to believe in and all that. It was just quite cute today because it was really warm this morning. Quite a nice day today. You know the little dandelion things when they go into the, what do you used to call them, the clock things, and you blow them and they all go off everywhere. They were all floating around everywhere, which looked like, you know, as a child you say they were fairies, and I kept saying to him, oh, look at fairies. He was like, because he couldn't see them. And then we made some daisy chains because there's loads of daisies in my garden at the minute and they look really cute. My mum would be going mad because my grass needs cutting, let them grow a little bit, so I'll have to cut them, but they just look cute. So I was thinking, God, yeah, remember when I used to make daisy chains as a child? So I was sat on the grass outside and Finn was sat there watching me. He was passing me flowers and he picked one and gave it to me. And then I put it on his head. So he was running around with this daisy chain on his head. He didn't know he had a daisy chain on his head. And then I took a picture of him sat there. He still didn't know he had a daisy chain on his head. But it was just such a nice day in the sun today. Even though I sat under my umbrella because I like feeling the heat. I'll get too hot, get a bit overheated me. But I don't really like sitting in the sun much. I was sitting in it for a little bit, but I get quite freckly in that on my face if I just don't like it. I had a bit of sun cream on and stuff today, packed 50, but I still got a bit of a colour here anyway. I always do. Try not to that much. But yeah, today was just because one of my friends on here, Kelly, and Instagram had gone off to Wales yesterday. I saw, and you were in this nice little shop which I'd love, and you got yourself some jewellery and one of these, and it was the same as mine, a little cauldron, which I'll talk about in a minute. I was like, yeah, she's got the same one as me. But I just wanted to talk about a few things that I found in my wardrobe, hence I was calling it Lion Witch in the wardrobe, like some black stuff that I don't normally have, but I've actually found some more. One of the books that I like, I did have a few, but I think I've threw them out by accident. I have shown before, but I'm going to show again. Just some new jewellery I was making. But today, I nipped to the shops for Finn, and I was thinking, when I say about watching out for small messages and things, as I was thinking, don't forget to look out for messages, you know, when you're being more mindful around your mindfulness, walking about instead of having your head stuck in your phone. As I thought that, this thing went dink like that, fell there, and I was like, what's that? And it went like that. I was like, no way was it a ladybird again. If you've watched my videos with me going on about ladybirds, and one thing I know, they're lucky, so you normally make a wish when they fly away, but he didn't fly away because I picked him up and put him on a leaf. There was a tree next to me, so I was like, ladybird again. Trying to think, what did I have written down? I'll write a few things down, I forget what I was talking about. Oh yeah, my Beltane display in the middle there, I forgot to light my candles yesterday. I did do the whole cauldron thing, and I did burn my little, you know, my little intentions off that I worked for myself. Last night was quite nice. I did it in the conservatory because it got a bit windy last night, but so I had to have the door open because it was burning it off, all the smoke and stuff, so I did that. But I'll just show you. They do work, my little candles that I made. So I've put them on because I just forgot to light them yesterday. So they're sitting up there. Yeah, and then today I was looking in this. I found this like red, oh, it's down here, this red old jewelry, well, it's not that old, it doesn't look old, jewellery box. My mum got me ages ago. I think it had stuff in it, you know, when you get bits in it. And I thought, what was in there? Because it was in a cupboard upstairs, and I thought, no way. I've just found loads of bits of rough and smooth amethyst. I was like, yes, I can make some jewellery with that, which I have done. I found a few more. I knew I had these, but I just didn't know where they were. A few more. If you've seen you wear the earrings with like white flowers, like milky quartz stone. I found a few of them. I found some. I'm really happy that I found these. Some moonstone. They're glowy. They're so nice. So I can make some jewellery bits out of them. Some other bits of like rose quartz roses. and some other bits in there. So I was glad that I found them. But yeah, let me show you the jewellery I made, seeing as I'm talking about jewellery at the minute. So I've made, let me see, all out here. Oh, there's some little earrings somewhere. Where are the little earrings? Ooh. Do I come across the earrings? Oh yeah, they're here. So these are mine, so I can show you. Oh, these I've kept for myself because I love them, but I am making a second pair, so if anyone likes them, you'll have to let me know, or go on Facebook on Soul Creations by Janine, because these are like a bit boho-y, sort of like what do you call it? Topaz, not topaz, is it? Oh, can't think of the stone. You know, the bluey one, and then it's got a little sort of, oh, it's copper dangle on here that I hammered myself with a little bead on. But they're really nice. They're like a brassy colour, the blue one, and they look like this. They're really nice. So I'm making another pair of them because I did find 2 more of those stones. So I've also made these. These are so cute. I'll put them in so I can show you what they look like. I'll show you the other one. So these are little witches hats with a little pumpkin on the end. If you can see, dingly dangly pumpkin. These are nice for every day because they are very cute. Or you can, if you're not into all this but you watch this channel on you, like Halloween, the little witches hats, but they are really cute and they look like that. Poking out there. Those, I'll just leave them in a minute actually, fitting to this channel. Then I made, I've shown you this one before, but I'm just re-showing it again because it's one of these styles. But they're going up on Soul Creations sometime this week, so if you go on my page and think I can't see what she was talking about on here, they will be going up with the prices. I can't remember how much this one is. This is it's got pink beads and blue skull beads, which are like a stone bead. I can't remember what they are. I've had these for a while, these skulls. But that's quite nice. It's there like that. Then I have, I've shown this one before. I've got one like this as well. This is gorgeous. And I've been walking around because I've been wearing this one because this one's mine, but I will be making another one. It might not be exactly the same with these bits on, but like I said, check it out on Soul Creations, you'll see it, because I don't know how it's coming across in here anyway. It's got a little blue bell on the end, so when I've been walking, I've been like a little cat today. But this is, let me move my necklace out of the way. It's about here, like that, and it is bumblebee flower, blue little glass beads, a little blue bell on the end, and the cross in the middle is a bit like an ankh. Is it called an ankh? Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. You know, like the Egyptian symbol. But that one's gorgeous too. I'm really loving that sort of blue at the minute. I like turquoise. That's the word I was looking for. Turquoise or anything like that. I'm really liking it. I found a blue top today that I'll show you in a minute, which I just quite like. So there's that one. Then I made, this one's gorgeous. If you're into amethyst, seems I found amethyst. It's an amethyst tumble stone in the middle with a blue glass heart. You've got amethyst on the ends. They're rough amethyst, and then just this one here on the end is a little angel that I've made. So let's see what this one looks like on. They're very cute. If you're into this sort of jewellery, if not all, you know someone who's into this jewellery, but maybe you're not, make nice gifts. These ones are £10 because they've got, the other ones are a little bit cheaper. These are £10 because they've got, you know, gemstones on. It looks like that. cleavage. But they are really nice, unique and different because I make them myself, just what pops into my head. Like I said, on the day when I'm doing it, I just have an idea and I do it. So that's that one. The next one is, this is gorgeous as well, amethyst. This is the rough amethyst, you know, crystally stones with a moon. But you can see these better, you know, on my Instagram page, Janine Flannery, or Soul Creations on Facebook by Janine. But they'll go up, they will go up if they're not on the page when you go and look, and they're not. They will be going up some point this week. This is gorgeous too. Especially if you live in the moon and amethyst. Amethyst is my birthstone anyway. I don't know how that's coming across, but that's a really pretty one. And the last one, this one's gorgeous too. Just want to keep it for myself. I'll have to make myself one. That's the only thing when I'm making jewellery, and I'm always like, oh, I want this one. But I'll just have to make myself one in the end. But it's this one, and this design, like a bit of a dangle. Gorgeous. You've got the moon and a moonstone pendant at the bottom. I love moonstone. So I got my moonstone ring. Flowery one there with 3 on. This is gorgeous as well. It sits like that. I don't know if you can see, I'm sorry if you can't. Like I said, just have to go on my pages to have a good look at them if you're looking interested in buying. But that's a gorgeous one as well. It's so pretty and different. You know, and I'll probably make a couple of these. Like I said, I don't normally make a lot. I just use what I've got up. And then if I get that stuff in again and I make them, if they were popular, then I'll make some more. You know what I mean? So if you see them and you like them, then you have to quickly put the order in because they might just go. Because I'll always say on the page if there's only one or if there's 2 or 3. Because I know one of my necklaces, the moons I was doing with the hearts, I know one of them I've put aside for somebody. I think that was it. Was that it for jewellery? Yeah, I think that was it for jewellery. So the other thing that I wanted to go on about was, I'll do my clothes next. I went into I got through the door today, had to laugh. I ordered some of these charcoal discs. I've never used them before to put in my cauldron because I saw someone burning their stuff on it and it didn't seem to be that smoky. I thought, oh, we'll give it a go because I use a tea light in mine. When I use my cauldron, I use a tea light in the middle. Sometimes I just have it on my altar just for a bit of glow because it looks nice visually. And it looks cute visually out anyway. And then I tend to use it for like the fire element of, you know, doing a spell, wish, whatever you want to call it, and putting your intentions out there by writing something on paper and then burning it. Like I did yesterday with Beltane. So I wrote my intentions that I wanted for me, some things that I want to come into manifestation. So I wrote them down and tore them off into little notes and then put them in. I won't say what I said because it's to me, you can do what you want, feels right. But as I put them in, I sat there and watched it burn, that little piece of paper, so I knew that that one had gone out to manifest. And then when that one had burnt, then I put the next one in. I had to think about what was on that paper and watched it burn away. That's how I did it, and that's what I tend to use my cauldron for. Some people use them on the stove if they're making things like maybe an oil or something, but mine tends to have a lot of ash in mine, which it has now. It needs emptying, which I normally empty it into there's a glass pot up there. I tip it all in there, and then I need to get rid of this because that's why sometimes when I burn a little candle, and that's why I was bellowing out the other day because it's caught bits of paper in there that have gone to ash, and it's stinky if you don't. So I need to clean it out really. And then I will, instead of chucking it in the bin, I don't do that because it's got like my thoughts and things on it. Or if you're sort of burning something for someone to get rid of like negativity or someone's being horrible to somebody, I tend to just put it in my garden and dig it over. So like a dirt bit, wherever it is in your garden, dig it in, dig it over, so it all goes back into the earth. It's all being reused again. seeing as this belief religion is to do with nature. That's what I like to do anyway. So that's how I use my cauldron. It's very cute. I love him. It's a nice size as well. You can get smaller ones in this, but he is a nice size. Very heavy. Sorry, cleavage. I think I nearly dented the floor then. Surprised I did. I think I did, because it is really heavy. I'm just half asleep. I've not had my tea yet. I'm hungry. Sorry about cleavage. Some people won't be sorry I'm saying cleavage, but get my nerves. So that's what I use that for. I'm going to test these. I did test one before, but I don't think I set it alight properly. I'm going to test them. I just got one packet to see if they look like well, charcoal discs. Not seen them before. So I'm going to test them out. If I don't like them, I'll just carry on using my tea lights. They're a bit messy. And then I also got through the door, which I was laughing at. So I've been waiting for this for about 6 weeks. And I knew it was small because it was only like £5 or something. And I got the little stand with it. But there's a little glass stand. And it's my little crystal ball. And it's an amethyst crystal ball because my birthstone's amethyst. So it's quite cute. It's a bit more purple than it looks on here. I just wanted that more as a nice little decoration because I think it's cute. It might even go in my bedroom, I don't know. It might just sit up there. To go along really with collecting my crystals, because that's another thing I want to do. Slowly collect a crystal collection. And for me, my crystal grid, which is sat over there now. I took it off the table. It was on there. I'm scared of him touching it. It was on the table, but I do a lot of crafting on the table, so then it's in the way. So it's over there on, see if I can show you. There. Sitting there doing its thing, but I managed to get some, because I found these amethyst stones. I thought, well, I'm using some for jewelry, but I took 4 away so I can use it for my crystal grid, so now I've got amethyst for that. So, oh, and I also found some little green, not venture, I can't remember what the name is, little tiny green gemstones as well, so I'll have to use them in some jewelry, but I got that off eBay, but I do eventually want a big crystal ball because I just think they're beautiful, and I might be able to see if I can how you use them, but they are very beautiful. So in the end, when I've got a few more pennies, I'll probably treat myself to one, but I've just got my mini amethyst one at the minute. They're very cute, very cute. And oh, and the other thing I got is I ordered a coat from eBay. I was saying the other day that I wanted a black coat, a thinner one for summer, because I've got a thicker one, a bit like this, but it's a lot thicker than this, and this is like a thick cotton, and it's come, and I mean, it was used anyway. There was a bit of this was coming off on here on the actual where the belt goes in, the belt loop, but I'm not bothered because I don't like the belt, and I want to take the belt loops off, and I want to take the buttons off and change it, and I know I've got my thing on, so it probably looks a bit daft with this one, but I like it because it goes down in a V like that, which I like because I keep going around my chest, is it got a big chest. If I have anything up here, it makes it look bigger, which I don't want. So I do like it because it's like that for summer anyway, so it's not going to be too, you know, if it's a bit of a chill in the air, but it's not like too, it's not like up here. And I like it because it's got one of them collars on, so it's a bit like that. Be nice for Wicked. The sleeves are quite long. As I said, I've got a bit of a thing where I don't like long sleeves. I don't actually mind these, but I just don't like this bit. So I'll be taking these off. I can fold them back because it's soft material anyway, if I want them folded back. I do like that look, you know, when you have, if you do have it longer, which I might do myself. I need to get a sewing machine out. You know, when you have the hole there and you put your hand through, you've had them tops where you have a hole there. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, they do tops sometimes where you have a hole there and you put your thumb through so it keeps your sleeves down like that. But with this, it's quite good. It's a bit like thick t-shirt material. I can fold it back, I can push them up. I can have it at that length or the length I normally push mine up anyway like that in summer. Well, normally all the time. What's going on today? And I've took the belt off, but it's just like one of them ones. And it's short, just comes above my bottom. which is quite nice for summer. And I like these because it's fitted as well when it's done up. It looks nice with like skinny jeans, and it'll look nice with some black boots that I won on eBay. Ankle boots, they're new, and I got them for £3, but I think it'll look really nice with this. So we'll have to get some. So I'm thinking of my outfit for when I go and see Wicked, which I did find some bits in my wardrobe today, which is why I call it lying much in the wardrobe, which I didn't realise I had. Again, I've even opened in my wardrobe trying to chuck things out and still haven't got rid of half the stuff I need to get rid of. But I found another little jacket, which I really love, but it's got a few stains on it, just from fake tan things ages ago, and it was from what's it called? Mango. Just can't read that then, it says Mango. Mango, and I really love it because it's like a little tiny jacket, and it's got ruffles on it and little sleeves. And it's not really been worn that much, so it still looks like new, even though I've had it for a bit. But I'm wondering, it says it's 100% cotton. Could I dye this with dyes? Could I dye it black? Has anyone dyed the stuff? Does it work? Or is it messy? I don't know. I'm thinking of doing something with that, because I really still do like it. And then I found this red dress, and it was a holiday dress. I don't think I've actually worn it. I don't know. You know, one of these where it's frilly at the top. But I do like this colour red. I don't normally like red, but I do like this. And it's a long, like maxi gypsy sort type. It's got that at the bottom. And it's really pretty, but I don't like this bit. So I thought, there's a band on here. I thought if I got my sewing machine out and cut it off, because when I put it against me, it's like a long gypsy skirt. It's really nice for summer with that on the bottom. And I think it was from TK Maxx or somewhere. In the actual shop, it was from somewhere decent. So New Glory it was from. So I'm thinking of doing something with that. I don't really want to chuck it away. Then I came across, this top, which looks like quite nice skinny jeans. I love little cami tops. It's a bit of a sparkly one, but I love this sort of blue. I think it's gorgeous, and it's got little bows on here. And that look, I like wearing these with like a sort of, what the little jacket's called, little blazers with skinny jeans. I think they look quite nice, but I came across that, and then I came across a black top. And I used to like this. Is like stretched out the bottom, but it's fitted, little buttons. It's really cute, and it'd look nice with this top, this skirt that I found that's never been worn, a pencil skirt. But that would look quite nice to go to Wicked in with a nice pair of high heels, but just need to get a few more pounds off yet. But they're like brand new, so that's good. Oh, and then I also found another skirt. I have worn this before, but it's a bit more scalloped at the bottom, like that. But this is really cute because I have worn it with this top, and it looks like a little black dress. It's really cute. So I'm glad I found them. Because if you didn't know, Witchy Woos, where they used to wear black, is a lot to do with warding negativity off, off you. That's what black does. So if you're wondering why they wore black, that's a lot to do with why they wore black. So yeah, them bits. And then I just wanted to talk about this diary again, because I remember someone put on, sorry, I can't remember who it was who said, about the Witch's date book diary 2017. And I know we're nearly halfway through the year and all that. I think they said they were waiting till next year, but I just had to get it because if you're new on this path, you've got a lot of things at the beginning to read about, how to use the book. It's got a little bit about meditation, well, quite a bit at the beginning of little bits for you to do. And then it tells you about the planets, the signs, and the moon phases, and when they're coming in, like they'll have a little picture of, I think it's next Wednesday, it says next Wednesday, that there's a full moon, next month. I have to wait a minute. Next Wednesday, so I've put a little thing saying there, because that's when I'm going to do a little intention spell wish, whatever you want to call it, because I tend to do it on a full moon when it's coming, because I think it's more potent, like there's more energies flying about then, and you can collect your stuff if you write that down, you've got like a bit of time to collect your stuff if you're doing anything for it, as in, because when people say, oh, you need this on your altar, you need that on your altar, you just put on your altar what feels right to you. And really, things like I can't say the word, after the sword and the wand and this, that, and the other, they are all nice to have, and I made my own ages ago, a little wandy thing, but it's just like more like a visual thing on my altar. It's because it's like law of attraction, it's all in the same thing to me, is, you're putting your intentions out there by thinking about something, but sometimes it's nice just to have that visual aid because it makes you concentrate more, I think. And if you're working on a spell, because someone say, oh, you need this colour and this flower and you're collecting this stuff, it's because you're putting all your energy into it and you're concentrating on, like me yesterday when I was making my Maygads, I was just concentrating on making it, but I was thinking about things as I was doing it. So it's like you're putting your energies and your intentions on it and stuff like that, and that's how I see it works, because you're sort of doing that, even though you can think about things, but sometimes you might need a bit of a visual aid just to help you concentrate more, like when I was saying about crystal gridding, when I said you're going around and touching and you were thinking about, because it makes you think about it more instead of thinking, oh yeah, I'm just thinking about that, and you sort of go off and maybe you don't put that much energy into sort of sending it out there, if you know what I mean. But it's a good book, because obviously I just use this as a diary for my path, not normal day-to-day things, so I know when I've got to go and maybe order some bits or get some bits together or what I'm going to do. And it could be involving your kids of anything, because like there's a thing on here for chocolate love bars you could make. The May gads that I made yesterday, it tells you about when all the Sabbaths are coming up and the holidays, celebrations and everything. So you're learning as you're going through the diary, and you can see when it's coming up so you can mark it off. And then it always has a little like about the celebration, like Beltane. Yesterday, I'll have a snippet of, you can read through that, see what it's all about. So they are good, and even if it is halfway through the year, if you think, oh, I might get one, I would, because it's just nice to keep and look through. We're not at the end of the year yet, and it's got a lot in it, so it's up to you. And then another book, The Ultimate Book of Shadows for the New Generation Solitaire Witch by Silver Ravenwolf. Some people like this, some people don't. I had other books that I think I've thrown away by accident. I'm so gutted. I can't remember what Wiccan book it was, but like she says in this, Solitaire Witch is on your own, working on your own. It tells you all about everything, and you just take snippets of what you want and you can dive into it. I've never really sat there and read this from page to page, and she even says that in this, from the beginning to the end, because I'm not like that. I always go in somewhere, look at the beginning, what do I want to look at, what do I want to learn about today, and then I go in there. That's how I've sort of always done things, unorganised, but that's just the way I am. And I've learned to sort of embrace that, because I used to think, God, I'm such an unorganised person, but it's just the way I am, and it all comes together in the end anyway. It tells you about the Sabbaths, and the Wheel of the Year, the Wiccan Reed, the Witch's Creed, the Green Man, gods, goddesses, and can I never say this, pantheons, is it? Spirit guides and angels, everything. And it's a big book, and I think this cost me, it says £21 on it, so I think I got it off. You can probably get it on eBay, I don't know, but it's worth it. It's a good book. Some people like it, some people don't. I do. Good thick book for a good read. Yeah. And also, when I first got into this path I don't know if it was about 4 years ago, I can't remember. And then I sort of fell off again, and then I got back into it, last year I think it was. And then I didn't have my altar up proper, but I was sort of doing little bits, but I just knew it was called of it, so I had to come back. But I think I went off it again, maybe when I got back when I got with Finn's dad, because sometimes, not that I felt stupid or anything, but it sort of went off the by and by, because when you're with someone who's a bit negative anyway, you're a bit like, oh, does he think I'm a bit woo-woo and all that, but now I don't care now. I'm 40 now, I just don't care. I just do what makes me happy. And the next person I get with, obviously, you'll just have to deal with it, because it's not, I'm not putting my beliefs on anyone. If I was with someone and went, oh, I don't believe in that, but we get on as a spark and that, and then obviously it doesn't matter, they believe in what they believe in, I believe in what I believe. As long as there's respect there and you respect each other's beliefs or whatever it is, then that's fine. Because it's not like I'm doing stuff all day long, do you know what I mean? But I think it's nice anyway. It's nice to be different. But when I did, looking at it a few years back, the people I was watching were people like Tiptoe Chick. Go and look her up on YouTube. She's probably got some YouTube from years ago, and then I don't know, it was about 9 years ago she started, and then she stopped and we didn't see her for a bit, and I thought, oh God, I wish she'd make some new ones. She's just come back, so I'm really chuffed. Don't think she's done that many videos, new ones at the minute. I'm gonna have to check, but her old ones are really good, and she was just really nice, and I was just like, so makes sense to me. So makes sense, this does. That's when I started getting into it a bit, brought these books and stuff, was looking into it. Because it's a process and it's called the path. Because you say if you're doing like Witch, Wiccan, whatever you want to say, it's like learning about it, like to be one is like a year and a day. To me, I don't think that. I think it's just you can start being it from day one, but you're learning all the time. I think after a year and a day, you're still going to be learning. It's just constantly learning. It's about bettering yourself and being a better person and helping others, and you know what I mean. If you're into this or getting into it, you'll find out yourself. But I used to watch her and a girl who used to have a on YouTube. Her channel was called The Shoe Whisperer, I think, but was Mandy C. She goes under Mandy C now, I think, anyway, because that is her name, Mandy C. She does a lot of stuff. She's brilliant. There's some other girls that I've just found recently, and some other ones from a little bit ago that I'm going to have to write the names down because I'll probably get it wrong, and I will tell you again. But it was definitely Tiptoe Chick, Mandy C. And like I said, there is some recent ones that I'll have to put up that I've been talking to on here as well, which I will get the names and that and make sure I've got the right channel and the right names and everything, because I am rubbish at stuff like that. But yeah, if you are looking into this, it's just a really nice thing. And I have one of my friends on here and Instagram that looks like you're liking it as well, which I'm chuffed about, because it's like, oh, the coat that I got, I've actually got a little patch for it, because I just thought, wouldn't it be cute if I just put a little patch on the back, you know, the little iron patches that you get. And I got it off eBay for $1.99. I'll have to see when it comes. If it looks cute, I'll do it. But I found this. I did see a triple goddess symbol, you know, like what's on the cauldron, the full moon with the star, and then the crescent moons on the side. Sorry, I'm half asleep. That'd be tea. I found this and thought it was really cute. It's like a witch and the moon, and I thought maybe on the back at the neck there it'd look quite cute if I could iron it on. I'm going to use it for something anyway. But when I was looking for that, I couldn't believe it when I tried to put in like Wiccan symbol iron on patches or whatever. There was loads of like, you know, the pentagram coming up and all that, but the upside down one, I thought, because they say if it's upside down, the star, meaning the 5 points are points at the top. If it's down that way, they're like the saints and devil worshippers. But I don't want one of them with the point down, so I got that one. There was a few, I think, with our point up, not pointing down. So I got that one because I thought it was quite cute, and I'll see if it looks good on the back of a coat, like on the neck bit there, sort of under the collar but out sort of thing. Yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say. So it's majority of the bits in the wardrobe that I found. The coat that I'm going to modify, that I will show you. I will test them out and let you know if anyone is interested, because I do tend to use, like I said, just night lights in my cauldron, but I need to clean it out because that's what catches sometimes. And if I've had my sage stick, I tend to stump it out in there, but that's when it must have still been on, because that was when it was bellowing out the other day. But yeah, I think that's it. I'll show you my boots when I come, because they're really lovely. I was gutted. I was bidding on a dress, and it was like a cami dress with a black lace thing over, and I thought it would look lovely, you know, like this sort of material over the cami dress. Bidding for it, no one was bidding on it, and all of a sudden 8 people were bidding on it, and I was gonna, if I got it, I was gonna think, oh, I'll wear it to Wicked. and it came up and I totally forgot about it, and the bid ended and someone got it, and I was like, oh God. Because it was up for 99p, but it went for about £8. It was gorgeous, but it wasn't meant to be. So I probably forgot something. I feel like I was supposed to be telling you something, and I don't know. And if I forget, I'll tell you tomorrow on Positive Wednesday. Don't know what I'm talking about tomorrow. I can't remember if I said, but you know me, I never know. Something will just pop up tonight, or something will happen. I've got to bring my washing in and go and do my tea and everything. So I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.